We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Wilmer Flores, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So stepping in, Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so that has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. They'll start flipping up the rosin tag. They have to sit over those.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In there, no balls and a strike. Marte at second with 2 down. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. He just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
As a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Sandy Donald, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
The set and the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
All even now, 2-2. Popped him up. Santana is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The average coming in at 266. 16 homers and 51 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball match outside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Too high. 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Fernando Santana. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. In now, Buster Posey. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He has an even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Next to bat for the Giants, Kevin Gausman. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. For the current campaign, Pillar hits a little over the 270 mark. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1 the count to Pillar.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Walker in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Josh Rojas. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. He's set, and the pitch. Robbie Ray shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starling Marte is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Nick Ahmed is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Again, a 1-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away. Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. 2-2 the count. He pulls this one into right. Marte is there. 2 down.
Next to the Giants.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Sandy Donald. He drew a walk his first time up. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Turned on down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Into the box, Christian Walker. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A little bit outside. 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Eduardo Escobar will be next. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Eduardo Escobar started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball. 2
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting. First baseman.
So striding forward now, Fernando Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League at time.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Josh Rojas is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Robbie Ray, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. A swing and a ground ball to third. Up with it is Longoria. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ground ball left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing doing for Arizona. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Kevin Pillar.
the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Now back, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. At the plate now, Ketel Marte, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Well, that counts.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. 3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. David Peralta, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now back.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's ready now. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Sandy Donald.
The right fielder, Sandy Donald.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Evan Longoria is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running. Hit to short. Ahmed with a great slide. The throw. It's in time. Ready for another shot now. Fernando Santana already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run for him on the season. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pops this one up. Rojas onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next is Giants.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Leak gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Stephen Vogt.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Josh Rojas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play. Nobody out, runner on first.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ildemaro Vargas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And it's quickly 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Starling Marte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Now batting, Nick Ahmed. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, into the last couple of innings.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in. Marte. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt. To finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Fouled away. The 3-1. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he's safe.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. He loses him on ball 4. Standing in, Christian Walker, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Nick Vincent answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. And it's fouled away. Vincent, a California native, actually. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Merrill Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Yolmer Sanchez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. A ball and no strikes. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Marte is there, 2 down. Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And Fernando Carrasco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Fernando Carrasco.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the 1st out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Fouled away. Fouled off. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he misses there, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Now the 3-2 pitch. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the cove and gone.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Trying to erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this. Stephon Crichton goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sandy Donald. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Popped up. Ahmed calls for it. He's got it 1 away. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here comes the first pitch. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. Ready to take his hacks again, Fernando Santana, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Marte's after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on 2 hits. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Reyes Maranta takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 54, Reyes.
He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. Foul. On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now in the box, Ketel Marte. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Giants took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kevin Gausman hangs win number 11 on his line. Reyes Maranta records the save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, the Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-3. The San Diego Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-2. The Reds smacked 15 team hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. Juan Soto added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Nats down the Braves 4-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Zach Wheeler was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 6-0. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. The Chicago Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Cardinals on the road 9-7. Steven Matz earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 6-5. The Tampa Bay Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-5. The White Sox put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-2. The Seattle Mariners combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 12-3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same games.